Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to talk about my Phono stage, which I got about a week ago now, so it's had a week to run in. Here it is here. So I've been thinking about getting a Phono stage for a while now, mainly because what I have is an integrated amplifier, which is obviously has a Phono and the amp built into one. And I read a couple of things and I had suspicions that maybe the Phono stage wasn't the best quality or the best it could be. So I've been looking into getting one for some time, and I've been a bit skeptical, not knowing if the upgrade would actually make a big difference or not. Is it been worth it? So after doing research, and a YouTube video actually linked me to this product, which I'll put a link to below. A guy called AnaDiaLog, which he makes audio file. Well, it's not really audio file videos. They're sort of like dumbed down a little bit. I think to appeal to a wider audience. I don't know. Anyway, he's really good at what he does, and he pointed me to this really cool Phono stage. So I did a bit of research, and I found out these guys did a guarantee returns policy after 14 days if you're not happy. So I was like, all right, take the risk. So I'm going to pick it up. This is the Tisbury Audio, which are a UK company, handmade in the UK. The Domino Pre-Amplifier. Walnut finish on here. This is really small and light. It's actually got dip switches on the bottom, which means if I switch up cartridges in the future, if I decide to go for a moving coil over a moving magnet, I can still use this. Yeah, I mean, obviously the load, I think you set at 47 for a moving magnet, and then you can mess around with the gain, although you should keep it on the lowest possible setting. So how does it sound? That's the most important part, right? I'll post a link to this below. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that it would take a few days to burn in, and I think after sort of like the second or third day, I really started to hear how different the sound was with this in. It's hugely more detailed than it used to be, and a lot more musical. It's not, you know, the soundstage hasn't gone massive and punchy, but everything is a lot more natural and crisp, and I can hear, when I hit drums, sound so much more like drums. The vocals are massively improved on what they used to be. I can just hear the texture of the instruments and stuff, and I feel really engaged by the listening again, and I feel like I'm hearing a lot more different things, or things sound a lot more pronounced or subtle. It's just levels of detail, I think. And it just sounds a lot more easy, I guess would be the way to put it. So, yeah, basically, obviously, you cannot put a Phono stage into a Phono integrated, so I had to run it through the line. So that completely bypasses the built-in one, and it goes straight into the amplifier, which is... yeah, it's awesome. I'm really happy with it. I won't be returning this, but I'm glad I did it. Glad I took a, not a risk, but, you know, I wasn't sure what I was going to get, but I'm really blown away. Of course, I had to get some cables to go with them, so I just picked up, you know, I did a bit of research, and a lot of people have said the QED are value for money. It's really hard to judge with cables. So I sort of went for, I think it's like the model above the base level of the QED Performance. This is the graphite version. I obviously didn't want to spend crazy amounts, you know. I mean, the things that seem super variable are cables. Like, I know for a fact Anthony has built his own cables recently, and he reckons they sound incredible versus, you know, ones that are worth 5 or 6 times the price. So these were like $40 shipped here, and they sound, you know, I don't know how to determine what the cables are doing versus, you know, how this sounds. Obviously, only having a pair of these, I'm not really interested in getting a second pair to compare, to be honest. But yeah, that's the cable, the QED Performance Graphite. Yeah, so there we go. That's this video, nice and short. This is probably where most of the videos will be filmed, from this sort of angle, unless I decide to go outside for other videos. Just as a note, I will be putting up some standard vinyl videos that I have, you know, I've already shot a couple, so I'm going to put those up as normal, but I'll keep doing these in the meantime. stay tuned for the next one because I picked a whole bunch of stuff out from the library last weekend. I still got them, so I'm going to talk about those, a whole bunch of world records, show them, tell you what I think. Yeah, so there we go. All right, guys, I'll see you very soon, possibly even tomorrow. Cheers.